Hey, what's up? It's Scott the Frozen Gamer coming at you with another hottest games of the week list. Whew, that's supposed to be fire. In case you're new to the series, I parse the BGG hotness list every day. I give each game a daily score, and then I total them at the end of the week, and then I come at you with the top 10 games of the week. I finish compiling all these games on Saturdays, so I hope going forward that I get the videos out a bit earlier in the weeks going forward. It's life goals. They're good things to have. Another good thing to have, or will be a good thing to have in the future, is The Witcher: Path of Destiny, which came onto the list this week at number 10. It shot way up from 54th last week, and again, my pop culture skills are lacking a ton, as I've never played The Witcher video games, I've never watched The Witcher TV show, so I know absolutely nothing about this IP. There's been lots of Witcher games out recently, I know that, board games that have come out, and this one, though, is the Tableau Builder. It got hot this week because it did a giveaway concert on BGG, and when that happens, they tend to go hot for a week and then start to fall back down, so my guess it will drop off the list next week, but right now it's at number 10. That is The Witcher. Which one is this again? The Path of Destiny. In at number 9, with a drop tied from second last week, is The Veil of Eternity. It earned 270 points this week compared to 335 points last week, so it's a bit of a fall. Not huge, not tiny though either. This is a fantasy-esque hand management game. It too did a BGG contest, which got it up to second last week, and that is why it's probably fallen this week as the contest ended. But don't sleep on the game if you didn't win the giveaway, if you weren't one of the lucky 4 out of gosh knows how many people try to win those games on BGG, because this game did earn the Dice Tower Seal of Excellence. It's a good one. That's number 9, The Veil of Eternity. Number 8 has been on the overall list all 5 weeks, but it's the first time that it's ever cracked the top 10 list, and that is Dune Imperium Uprising. Last week, all the other big Dune games made the top 10, and Uprising was left out, so good on it for improving. Little golf clap for you. It's basically the same as the older Dune Imperium game. It can even play the older Dune Imperium games expansions. I believe the one big difference in this one is that you can now play a 3 versus 3 team battle game, and that's number 8, Dune Imperium Uprising. Star Wars Unlimited, Spark of Rebellion, crashes in the top 10 at number 7, just 1 week after it debuted somewhere on this list, and that by somewhere I mean dead last on the list, because last week it only got a single point. Now, it's the biggest jumper of the week on our hot list, and that as Star Wars Unlimited is a collectible card game, so get ready to jump into a lifestyle game if you're interested in this. What's cool about Unlimited is that the cards include elements from every Star Wars series, the movies, the TV shows, the comics, everything. So that's, I think, is really cool. And that's number 7. I won't be getting it because I don't do collectible card games, but it's hot. It's number 7. If you like collectible card games, this one's doing well right now. Star Wars Unlimited, Spark of Rebellion. In at number 6 is Dune War for Arrakis. It's dropping just 2 points total from last week. Dune War for Arrakis is the only game now that's been on the top 10 list every single week. Top 10 hot of the hot list. Yes, top 10, not just the hot list as a whole. It's been top 10 for over a month now. It's a one side versus the other side battle game, very much in the style of War of the Ring. I've talked about it a lot every week since I've started this series. So that is number 6, Dune War for Arrakis. Number 5 is the third Dune game to make the top 10 list this week. This IP is just hot. Flames, flames, flames. Dune Imperium. The original version of Dune Imperium crosses the 300-point threshold at 302 points. It's still staying hotter than Uprising, which was the game that was meant to replace Dune Imperium. But the OG game here shouted, "No, you can't take away my spice from this list. I mean, my spot from this list." This Dune IP game is dooning well right now. I can't help myself. We will see what happens after the movie premieres and then starts to slow down. Will it affect all the games on the list? All the Dune games, all 3 of them? Will some of them stay hot? Will some drop off? We'll find out. Right now, though, Dune Imperium is the hottest of the 3 at number 5. Number 4 is also a drop from second last week, and that is The Seventh Citadel. This is a huge exploration game and was a former number 1 game on this list a couple weeks ago and has still held strong. In the game, you're going to be taking cards, you flip them over and form this giant, really cool map. You'll have puzzles and stories and like some choose your own adventures type of situations in the game. I was excited to see that the Seventh Citadel also came with the little magnifying glass square that the Seventh Continent did, because that is like just a super cool mechanism in the game. And for people that are older, it really helps us when our eyes aren't that good. So that is the Seventh Citadel, number 4. Coming in at number 3 this week is Puerto Rico 1897, the special Sparkle Edition. It's not a Sparkle Edition, just a special edition. Moving up from 39th place the prior week. So when Puerto Rico 1897, the standard edition came out a couple years ago or so, one of the big changes that they made was that they want to stop glorifying the colonialism theme in the game, which is a good thing, and that the original Puerto Rico had. And this special edition is going to be doing the same thing because it's basically the same game. The big difference is that the publishers brought on board Awakened Realms to help publish it and make the game look very snazzy, the same way they did with the Castles of Burgundy special edition that came out last year, 2 years ago. Ravensburg, publisher, also made Awakened Realms ditch the AI art that they were showcasing when they were first promoting the game, and that's a good thing in my opinion as well. All of that mixed together, though, all that publicity has really helped the game become hot right now. This one won't be coming out for another year, but definitely jump on it. These special edition games tend to hold their values. Usually, don't get mad at me if they don't. If this one doesn't, though, and you buy it, I don't want to be the one that gets blamed, but we'll see. Coming, it's number 3. It's came in at number 3 this week. Number 3 came in at number 3 this week, the new number. It's Puerto Rico 1897 Special Edition. So I thought this game was going to be number 1 this week, but it fell a measly 2 points short from doing so. It had 331 points total. The number 1 had 333. That's math. And this is Galactic Cruise. After last week's list was finished, this game got massive hype with tons of content creators doing previews of it. Not me, sadly. You're going to be getting your space cruise ship and then all in like tip-top shape and trying to make the best cruise for the passengers. Galactic Cruise for the passengers. It's super Euro-y. It's super heavy. It's a very Lacerda style game. It's got Ian O'Toole doing the art just like Lacerda does. That's definitely helping the game out too, is that the box cover looks gorgeous. It's number 2, Galactic Cruise. So last week's number 1 was Floe, F-L-O-E, and it's not number 1 this week. It actually dropped 154 points and 18 places right off this top 10 list. So we got a new number 1, and it is Earthborn Rangers. Earthborn with an E at the end too, just like Floe has an E at the end. It's a cooperative card game where you inhabit it and explore a futuristic world. It's very much about nature and preserving nature. So that's cool. And it's one of these new style games where you just kind of like live in the universe and sit in it with like no real super competitive like winning goals. It's a campaign game. So get ready to live in this world for a while if you're going to play it. And it's a really good game. And we will see where it will go next week. Will we sit with it at number 1 next week? Well, we'll find out. So that's it for this week. I'm all Dune for now. I'll be doing the same thing here next week. Until then, peace and stay cool.
Working on